क्या Zomato के IPO के लिए सब्सक्राइब करना चाहिए? Should we subscribe for Zomato's IPO? In today's video, I'm going to try to answer that. I'm going to try to help you make that decision by taking an example. ठीक है, लोढ़ा का है ये चार्ट मैंने रखा है, डेली चार्ट है और थोड़े टाइम पहले आई एम श्योर अगर आप थोड़े टाइम से मार्केट में हो, यू मस्ट नो दैट लोढ़ा's IPO was very hyped. So there were people, okay, कोई लोग ऐसा बोल रहे थे कि लोढ़ा is not a very good stock fundamentally. Many people are in fact saying that लोढ़ा is a very bad company, debt ridden है, macro tech ये है वो है. But I have this simple process of mine that I follow. मुझे ऐसा कोई well known IPO जैसा लगता है, I just put one lot. So I put one lot for लोढ़ा. Luckily or unluckily I got subscribe. मेरे को अलॉट हुआ लोढ़ा. एंड एट दैट टाइम मैं सोच रहा था कि यार एवरीवन इज सेइंग कि लोढ़ा खराब है, डेट रिडन है, इज इट इवन अ गुड डिसीजन? एट दैट टाइम आई डाउटेड माई सेल्फ, बट व्हेन इट लिस्टेड, ओके व्हेन इट लिस्टेड ठीक है थोड़ा सा ऊपर नीचे हुआ, बट आफ्टर दैट, ओके आफ्टर दैट ऑन द डे ऑफ लिस्टिंग, ठीक है, विच वॉज ऑलरेडी आई थिंक आई एम नॉट श्योर डिस्काउंट पे था या प्रीमियम पे था, आई एम नॉट श्योर, आई थिंक 386 या वो प्राइस बैंड था, बट आई माइट बी रॉन्ग. बट ऑन द डे ऑफ द लिस्टिंग से अगर हम लोग गिनते हैं, डे ऑफ लिस्टिंग का क्लोजिंग प्राइस से अगर गिनते हैं, टिल डेट इट हैज गिवन अराउंड 70% रिटर्न्स. 70% रिटर्न्स ऑन अ स्टॉक फॉर एन आईपीओ जो लोग बोल रहे थे कि ओवर वैल्यूड है, डेट रिडन है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. See, that's the thing, right? We don't know what will happen in an IPO. Yes, Zomato 60,000 crore is a massive valuation. Yes, it might rival some companies which are very well known and which might be providing essential services. But ठीक है, valuation है, whatever it is, there is a chance it can still go up. Buying and selling is what will determine price. Valuation और वो सब है, हाँ, I agree. But ultimately, it is people who have the willingness to buy, or if someone just does not want to buy and just wants to sell, that is what will determine the price. So हम लोग इधर valuation के experts बनने से ज़्यादा, if we just look at some past data, or if we don't even look at data, if we just look at one simple thing, are we comfortable with the IPO? For example, IPO का minimum one lot होता है 15,000 का. 15,000 can go one of two ways. Either it will give you 100+% ROI, multi-bagger IPO ही बन जाएगा, or it will, let's say, come down to half. If it comes down to half of its value, 7,500 will be your loss per lot. You can always, buy if you think that the company has potential, but we won't talk about averaging down just yet. ठीक है, 7,500 का loss हो गया, you can either book that or you can write it off. It's your completely your call. On the other hand, if it gives you profit, let's say double हो गया, और let's say आपको 50% gains मिल रहा है, 7,500 gain मिल रहा है, in that case you can exit your quantity according to जितना gain मिल रहा है, and then you can let the 15,000 का quantity, 15,000 worth का quantity trail. So there are tons of things that you can do to try to make it suit your comfort level. Whether it will suit your comfort level or not is something I can't answer. मतलब मैं बता नहीं सकता कि आपको करना है या नहीं, वो तो आपको ही decision लेना पड़ेगा, because it is ultimately your money. But in my case, what I normally do is that I will just enter one lot. If it comes down and if I have confidence in that company, I will add one more lot. Okay, if I don't get the allotment and it comes down, I will add one lot or I will get two lots. Okay, if it goes up and I have gotten allotted, मेरे को allotment मिला है और ऊपर चला गया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई थिंक लोढ़ा में वैसा ही हुआ था, मैंने जितना प्रॉफिट था उतना वर्थ आई एग्जिटेड. सो आई एग्जिटेड द प्रॉफिट दैट आई वाज गेटिंग इन सच अ वे दैट माय इन्वेस्टमेंट वैल्यू जो रिमेन किया दैट वाज जस्ट 15,000 एंड आई लेट दैट ट्रेल. फिर उसमें 100% आरओआई मिले, 10% मिले, जितना मिला है मतलब आई एम मोर कंसर्न्ड विद द प्रोसेस, राइट? So that is the process that I follow. Up until now, this process has helped me. Whether it helps you or not is something you obviously have to see. But this is why I am applying for Zomato IPO. Allotment mila to theek hai, nahi mila then also it's fine. I did a very quick poll. On Twitter. Most of the people, 37 votes were there. Most of them were saying it is not worth it. Okay, on LinkedIn, I did the same poll. I also shared some stats of the IPO. You can check those out. Video pause kar lo, dekhna hai to dekh sakte ho. And I asked the same thing. 32% felt not worth, 23% felt worth subscribing and holding for longer, and most of the people, majority of the people felt subscribing for listing gains, which means that many people might oversubscribe हो सकता है, already GMP 20% का है, and on the day it might come down because we are seeing many people subscribing for listing gains. So that is also a likelihood, in which case it is possibly advisable, or it is, might be good to short it on opening. Again, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not giving you any suggestions or anything. This is something which might happen. Now the other side of things, okay, the other side of things is that some people are saying, for example, Umesh Rendani, who happens to be my father, so he is saying that I am more inclined to subscribe as it seems to be getting negative publicity more than positive. Now this is more of a contrarian view. It reminded me of buy when there is pessimism, sell when there is optimism. ठीक है, everyone has their own views. आपको क्या कंफर्टेबल लगता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, CDSL इधर किधर मैंने देखा, तो मैं उसका एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ. आई थिंक इट वेंट अवे नाउ, बट CDSL में कैसा है, 280 300 वो सब लेवल्स पे दोज हु माइट हैव बॉट would be comfortable with buying at those levels. जिन्होंने नहीं खरीदा होगा, they might be thinking CDSL is not worth it at that point. Both have won, right? जो लोग ने नहीं खरीदा, they got the peace of mind of not getting into something they don't want to. जो लोग ने खरीदा, they are enjoying sitting on 6 times returns. So it all completely depends on you. My view is this: I am going to subscribe because of this. So I hope you found some value out of this. If you want a complete analysis of today's market analysis, make sure you check the previous video. That's it for this one. See you in the next, and happy trading.